Hey, good evening, Mr. Median. Thank you for taking my call. My concern is that I just recently started a job about 3 months ago, and my concern is that with the coronavirus, I've got two underlying medical conditions. One is a pacemaker, the other is I suffer from diabetes. I'm wondering that if I don't go back to my job, can they legally terminate my employment and take me away from getting my unemployment benefits?
Yeah, I mean, don't return if you're asked to return, Mark, and yeah, they can. I mean, or perhaps if economically, I don't know what industry you're in, but if your job, the necessity of your job kind of disappears, it can. Of course, COBRA should be extended to you, to keep your kind of health care going forward. And so I would definitely be mindful of that. That's a nice benefit, even if you are terminated, you would get that benefit. You get that option to continue to pay for your health care for, I believe, for up to 6 months, sometimes even a year. And so that would be something I'd be very mindful of. But
Matt,
hopefully, so you should be getting relatively short order.
Matt, the reality is that we are in a state, regardless of COVID or not, that is what they call a right to work state, which kind of translate the way you've explained it to me is really a right to fire state, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is, Kenny. Usually, I bristle at those kind of monikers, and it's exactly right. In Mississippi, you can be fired for essentially almost anything except race, color, those except discriminatory matters. You can be fired for making a workers' comp claim. We're only, as you know, only 3 states in the country that you can be fired for actually making a workers' comp claim, being hurt at work. But Mississippi is one of the 3. So, unfortunately, Mississippi worker protections are some of the most restrictive in the country, unfortunately.
And Mark, let me just say this is for my full-time job. Definitely consult the Department of Labor's website. They have some very important, very key literature about COVID-19 and how it relates to people with underlying conditions and the excused absence or the absence that is required because of the disease. I don't want to get too much, into your business, of course, but I would definitely give that a rule. And if you did have a problem, I would mention that. Matt, the Department of Labor has been really on top of this thing from the very beginning on that side, haven't they?
Oh, they really have. I mean, listen, it's a weird, uncertain time for everybody, and just like Mark, the man wants to go back to work. He's concerned. He's got these underlying conditions, and he just wants to go to work, and he may not be allowed to. And so, absolutely, and I get it. And as I said, if he comes into someone, he certainly come by, pay us Monday or Tuesday of this coming week, and kind of walk him through anything we can. But it's a scary time for a lot of folks.